Yo, it's your boy Dino Spumoni, man. Back in this thing with some more free game. And y'all gonna love this one, man. Y'all gonna love this one here, man. I'm gonna put y'all on. I'm gonna put the world on today. That's something I haven't attempted to do yet. I had to get ready. And it took me 6 years to get here. It took me a while to get here. Now I can get a game away for free. You know what I'm saying? Because I know free game ain't worth shit without action. So, this podcast is a journal. I do journal sessions as I walk and ponder on my thoughts on how to continuously scale my mobile small business that has a valuation of $2.2 million. I wanted to be able to figure out a way to create a business that's worth that much. As far as wealth creation, that's my specialty, wealth creation. I'm fascinated behind how wealth is created. And the concept is very simple, but it's hidden in plain sight. So you have to decipher the codes to get to it. You do when you spend time on it, but I digress. I'll get into that in a minute. But these are called wealth walks. I was led to create wealth walks because it gives me an opportunity to record content in a more efficient way, to be able to do my purpose, spit these hot bars as a rapper, a poet. I am whoever needs me to be in the moment. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's what my bio says this month. This month I'm a rapper. Next month I might be a blogger. I don't know. Different needs. You can change it. You know what I'm saying? Keep your name, but change your service. You feel what I'm saying? But this journal entry, I'm going to show people how to build a business like that on a simplified level, live, with me just recording while I do my wealth walks. I normally walk for about 3 hours as I digest more self-help books on Audible and wealth creation. After you read enough wealth creation books, you'll realize the similarities that lie in between spirituality, wealth, financial freedom. It's business. You know, it all starts to bleed together, and then all of a sudden, voila, magic, you have a $1 million business model. You know what I'm saying? When you suffered enough L's, you'll figure it. You'll be able to walk in a room and people would know who the entrepreneur is in the room because of how you talk when you get into your purpose. And that's the purpose of this video. I'm teaching you how to build a business model that's worth a damn. You got to put time in. It's easy once you do it, but you got to put time in. Way more than 10,000 hours. There's no such thing as building wealth fast without a blueprint, without a mission accomplishment plan. This is the art of storytelling. This is how I give the game away. I.V.C. Capital. You know what I'm saying? I.V.C. Capital. Intrinsic Value Capital. That's my company. I.V.C. Capital. Intrinsic Value Coaching. I bring the good up out you. Mo'ED good. I speak Hebrew too. I'm learning that. You start learning Hebrew, you'll see where your purpose is at. Fast. You gotta understand them words. You need a deity too. Don't get it twisted. And I'm gonna get into layer by layer how I built that asset. Not an idol. It's not an idol though. It's not an idle antidote to your problem. It lies within. You know what I'm saying? The number one killer of dreams and success, in my opinion, is when you allow others to judge you and you allow that to change your direction when you're being led somewhere by an invisible guide. Most people can't see him yet. You know what I'm saying? But when you can see him and you look at other people in your lane, you need to merge over just a little bit and leave them in that lane. Here's an example on why that's important. I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm a Black Stay-at-Home Father. That's one of my other brands. And I'm gonna get into that too later. Other brands. You gotta create something that sells something that sells something that sells something. You gotta create something, an idea that sells an idea that sells an idea that sells an idea. That's wealth creation. But I digress. I'll come back to that. Put a pin in that. I have other things that sell themselves. All right? Other ideas, not people. I don't need people to sell a product for me. I need people to talk to me. That's all you got to do is talk to me, and I'm going to put you on. And I put that in a business model. Because of the way the world is today, people don't know how to communicate. So I go back to the basics. If you keep your business model as simple as possible and it focus on something inside of you that you love to do, that you feel it's something that you do alone in the dark that you love to do. It's whatever you like to do alone in the dark. It's what you like to do. Whether it's good or bad, that's where your money at. You need to reevaluate yourself. I.V.C capital, right? Intrinsic value coaching. Gotta bring the MO'ED out of people. MO'ED out of people. You know what I'm saying? MO'ED. You know what I'm saying? Go look it up. It's a word. That's what my business is, MO'ED. For people, in and out. But how did I get here, though? How did I get here with this business that's valued so high? Through failure. You dig what I'm saying? Failure. When you fail a lot, entrepreneurs fail a lot. And like I said yesterday, like, if someone's an entrepreneur, I would know it. I'll be able to see it. I can analyze, scan it in and out. That's my job. That's my purpose. You know what I'm saying? Fact check a thought. I can watch a rich entrepreneur preach to people, a wealthy entrepreneur preach to people, and judge at the same time about how he feels or she feels about their personal judgment. It's a work in progress. No one's perfect. Even millionaires and wealthy people have issues of human condition issues like judgment. Judgment is a hard one to get up out you, because if someone tells you not to do something, what are they doing? Establishing dominion over you. Don't do that. It's a suggestion, but you still can't do that either. Because someone will say to that same entrepreneur, I'm in here with you though. It's a suggestion. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's judgment, sometimes it's a suggestion. Either way, it doesn't affect the person who said it. Or does it? You got to put that in your business model. You know what I'm saying? You got to see the good in your business. If there's no good in your business, when you're alone in the dark, you ain't going to get to the bag. Or you will, but it's gonna hurt you in the long run. Don't judge people. One moment. This is live, so this is my live stream. I got to keep my thoughts going. I have PTSD. I was blown up. But yeah, man, it's funny what death looks like. Death looks funny. Death looks funny. Most people haven't experienced death. I have a few times. I've died a few times in my life and was resurrected by Yahshua. Most people ain't died yet. Most people are surviving with the condition and they're talking about it to people. Most people still haven't died yet. That hits different. When you suffer that much and then you come up from that, you rise up from that, you can see through people's BS fast. You know exactly what they're selling. I can tell when somebody's trying to sell me something, even on the phone, and it's an honest business. I know what I'm being sold. You know what I'm saying? But that's a skill. I can feel when somebody's selling me something, man. And people, you'll be surprised how many people try to sell you something every day, man. I'm trying to sell you something right now. You need intrinsic value coaching from I.V.C. Capital because nobody doing this. You need it from a Black stay-at-home father because we have the minds to create things like this. All of them. All of them. If there's a Black stay-at-home father right now that's unemployed, he's unemployable. Think about it. He can't do him in somebody else's establishment. So he creates things, but people don't see the value in it, in him, in it, because he doesn't serve their purpose. You gotta think about shit. This is the business model. It's very easy to spit my business model without charts, without PDFs. I can just talk, and my business matters. My business model explains itself. It's worth a lot, and every word counts. It's my business model. My business model is a metaphor. The entire thing. You gotta do internal business model and put it in someone else by just speaking to them using voice notes, because voice notes convert 100% of the time. Voice notes, copyrighted, Innovention works. Google my business. Like, I can talk about my business in a sense of conversation. You got to get there. You got to get there. It got to be good. The only way you can do that is if you have a good business. A good business, not a great business, or just a good business. Just a good business. Gold standard business. I.V.C. Capital, a gold standard business. One moment. I.V.C. Capital. I bring the good up out you. I will bring the good up out of you so you can be great and understand how easy it is to make $2.2 million with the blueprint that you read with your ears. You listen with your eyes. That's a very powerful business model that's worth a lot. Minted on the blockchain for intellectual property rights, ownership, paid in full. Money making Mitch right here. One moment. I always tell people when I talk my shit and I spit that shit to people, I gotta get into a vibe. I gotta get loose. You always have to get loose before you work out. One moment. Change sides so y'all can get my weed side. My weed side. MO'ED. That's my business model, I.V.C. Capital. See how easy it is to finesse? You can spit your business model in plain sight and tell people after you told them, tell them again about your business. Are you interested in my business? What do you do for a living? What's your business? You know what I'm saying? What's your company? My name's Mark. Nice to meet you. What do you do? That's what they said. I'm listening though. I'm listening. Oh, I listen hard. What's your I tune in. You gotta act. I tune in. What's your business? I have to show them that I'm listening. What's your business? Okay. My business is I.V.C. Capital. What's that? I just told you. BlackStayAtHomeFathers. Oh yeah, you did mention that. Yeah, this is the second time I mentioned it to you. Are you interested in learning more? It's round 3. Now we in the fight. Interested in hearing more? They'll be like, yeah, sure, tell me about it. Matter of fact, I'll send you an email. Emails on automation. Emails automated. Matter of fact, here, take your phone. Matter of fact, let me see your phone. And I got my phone right here. Let me see your phone. I got my phone. Let me see it. I'll put my email in there and I'll do it for you. Let me see it. Here you go. Hit send. You send it to me. Send it to me. You know what I'm saying? It's your word. Send it to me. It's in there. Send it to me. I'll put it in there. Send it to me. You send it to me. You send it to me. He gonna send it to you because you just told him 3 times. Send it to you. It's the words you use. You gotta bring it. It's very easy psychologically to get people to move how you want them to move when you tell them to move. You gotta tell them, you gotta coach them. You gotta coach them through it because they can't see inside. No one can see inside themselves. So you have to bring the good up out of people. People can't do it themselves. You gotta do it. You gotta bring the good up out of people. You know what I'm saying? That's a very expensive business model. It's a service-based business. It's service. And the lower the class of people, according to, y'all know who, the easier it is to sell the business to them. Because they never met a 1%er before. I'm in the 1% of my weight class. I'm in the 1% of my weight class. Black, married, stay-at-home father of 2, almost 40 years old, as a combat veteran with 3 degrees. You got to realize the value in yourself. All the work you already put in early. Most people ain't sacrificed yet. And they damn sure ain't died yet. So you got to know who. You got to know him. You got to know him when you see him. You got to know him when you see him. 18 minutes. And I done put you on game on how to build a business. It has an intrinsic value of $2.2 million. Net, take home pay. That's take home after taxes. Planned taxes. You got to plan all that shit. You have to plan expenses. Ask me how I know. I'm in managerial accounting right now in real life. My second class. The first one I made a B. Now I'm in the managerial accounting class. At 40 though, almost. It hit different. My brain is different. I got time. Most people don't have time. I have time during the daytime to learn all day long. Because I'm a black stay-at-home father that's married, and my wife has exquisite taste. She has exquisite taste, as she should. Y'all don't know what it's like being married to an entrepreneur. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know about that, man. Risk takers. Oh, marriage, risk. Marriage is a risk. Marriage is a risk way far greater than starting a business. That's a commitment for life. Motherfuckers making that commitment and don't know what they're doing. Because it's similar to running a business. You got a bad marriage, your business is going to suffer. You know what I'm saying? Your marriage good, your business does good. It's a communion, fellowship, community building. You gotta be a part of the community though. You gotta want to play the game. You don't want to play the game is gonna play your ass. You know what I'm saying? You make the commitment to be in the game, and people don't want to play it. That's entrepreneurship 101. And people wonder why I got an infatuation with it. And reading books. People flex on Instagram and all social media platforms about how much money you can make if you download their course or you do work. You have to do work to get paid. Who wants to do that? You need to serve to get paid. You gotta serve to get paid. That's wealth talk. That's a bag drop. And that's wealth talks. You gotta work to get rich. And motherfuckers working hard to maintain because they're still judging people. You gotta see inside what people saying. Most people ain't 100% honest. You know, when you being 100% honest, people can feel all your senses when you speaking to them. Because when I get around people, I always have this because I have PTSD. Like I said, I have real life experience. Not work experience. I have that and life experience early. But when I get on this and I speak to somebody, their nose shuts off. I tell them to shut their nose off. Hey, good morning. How you doing? And I tell them to tune in what I'm saying. How you doing? I initiate the conversation. Most people don't know how to initiate shit. Reactive, passive, not participating. You gotta participate. Don't react, participate. Strengths and weaknesses. You need both. The weaknesses are needed. You need chinks in your armor because everyone has a blind spot, including myself. You mitigate your blind spots by keeping it real within yourself first. Tell the truth. Brutally honest. Most people's problem in life lies within. It's not a without. Because if you quit on life when it gets hard, like a business, you have to start over. And that takes time. It takes time. You will never realize no gains when you take a loss. If you sit there and take a loss as a business, as an entrepreneur, as a black stay-at-home father, if you accept the loss, you accept defeat. Literally. Down. And I always got on slides. Because it don't matter what I got on. It's the voice. Oh, I can convert. Motherfuckers don't focus on what I'm wearing. They focus on me inside. You got to make people focus on you on the inside. It don't matter who you talking to. Put them on. You tell the truth. What do you do? I'm a black stay-at-home father. He didn't ask me about my resume. He just asked me, what do I do? And that's less than 1% of the population. There's plenty of room in my lane. Gotta get out yours though. Come on in my lane. Now it's 4 people behind me. It's 4 people minimum. My wife, my son and my daughter, and my dog, my lion, Charlie. Y'all see what I'm saying? Business hit different when it's MO'ED. I got good business. Universe. People say universe. Ain't no universe. There's only one. Good morning. Oh man, blessed. MO'ED. See that? Live. It's easy to spit this shit when it's real talk. Real talk for the real ones. Gotta keep it real though, inside. You get all kinds of superpowers when you keep it real with your spitting. Good morning, you two. Are you 3? What other ones? Oh, there they go. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Y'all see my track? Look at my track. The light get better behind me, man. Ooh. Man, where I step, it go from black to white. Y'all see that? Where I step, the contrast change. All walks of life. Almost fail. See what happens when you flexing? Every time. They get you every time. You get you right, you gotta pay attention. Almost fail. Again, flexing. You gotta look at yourself right. You gotta get the, don't miss the message because of the messenger. That's a messenger move. And that ain't this. Now everybody need to be, if you can see it from my lens, you too would understand what PTSD feels like and why this needs to be legal. But I'm not in politics, right? I'm here to tell y'all about I.V.C. Capital. All right, let me get into my business model. Rewatch this video again until it resonates with you. That's how you build a $2.2 million intrinsic value coaching company. I don't know what y'all doing, but you can use this as a blueprint. This whole video, use it as a blueprint and rewatch it until it connects and you get the message. You get the message. Cause I need a massage right now, man. Just walking. Wealth walks. You dig what I'm saying? It's part of the business model. Clients need to go on wealth walks. At least 3 hours a day. And journal. And get paid for it. Using Spotify. Oh man. I ain't gonna give y'all all the sauce on here, man. Y'all gotta email me. Email me at dinospumonibeats@gmail.com. And I'll send you an email immediately. But you gotta read the guide. And the true game, let me say it right. You gotta read the guide. Knowledge lies on page 80 of the guide. Age 80 is where wisdom lies, though. Gotta think about shit. It's your boy Dino, man. Hopefully, man, I can't walk, man. My equilibrium is off. Start shining again. See that? Spiritual moment. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Someone you know who needs this message from a black stay-at-home father who get to the bag. Fucking unicorns. We're unicorns. Less than 1%. Less than 1% of the human population. Black married stay-at-home father. You should desire to be in the 1%. Some people do and are in the 1%, but they should be seeing it from the lens and project this energy out from a black stay-at-home married father of 2. Take care of my wife every day, the best that I can. And I'm there for my kids every day. I tell people what I do for a living, they don't understand what that look like. Even when I show up, talking about being distinct from him and to be like him, but you ain't him. And I'm cool with that. I sit beside him on the throne. Hey, sir, anything you need me to do today? You gotta know how to serve. You gotta get in the trap. It's your boy Dino, man. Peace.